So I'm familiar with Italian, and I know that, for instance, like the Neapolitan dialect is really distinctive from, I think, what you call standard Italian, which is probably more like Florence area. Uh, do you have any like knowledge on how something becomes like the official dialect and other things are just considered, local? Like how does one take over?
Yeah, it's a different story in each place, but roughly the prestigious location, often it's the government and a combination of that and centers of education. A sense settles in, usually sometime in the Middle Ages, that the way locals speak there is the real thing. And that's definitely what happened in Italy. There was a certain cherishing of the Tuscan region and the accomplishments that came from there, which were seen as higher. And as a result, Italy is a fascinating situation because what you learn is that Italy, and you don't hear it as much about Germany, where it's the same thing there, but Italy has a lot of dialects. And so there's the one that you learn in school, but watch out when you go to Naples, because if you listen to the guy who's at the butcher, he's speaking something that's going to be hard to understand. Whereas the truth is, the whole concept of what Italian is a completely artificial mess created by the notion of Italy as a unified country. So Garibaldi creates this Italy. But if you go into the south of Italy, or especially to Sicily, Sicilian is not the same language as the Italian that we learn in school at all. And so it's good that actually in the movies, when they're Sicilians, they actually bother to have them speaking something other than, buongiorno, because that's just not the language. If you roll the dice again, Sicilian would be seen as different from Italian as Portuguese is from Spanish, if not more. And then as you go north, there are these varieties that you're told, this is the Piedmontese variety of Italian. Piedmontese is as if Italian and French had a love child, and the love child took more after French. But because it's in Italy, they say, well, this is Italian. And so really, there are many languages spoken in Italy, and it's just because people decided, hooray for Dante, and so that's the real language. It's not fair, but there are things that we can't change.